The Republican National Convention had an unlikely speaker take the stage last night. Silicon Valley billionaire Peter Thiel announced he was proud to be gay, proud to be a Republican, but most of all, proud to be an American. Joining us now to talk about the impact of Thiel's support is Jeremy Rosenberg, head of digital at Allison & Partners. Jeremy, just about a week ago, a group of more than 140 tech entrepreneurs, including Twitter co-founder Evan Williams, posted a nasty online letter opposing Trump's campaign. What are some of the biggest beefs Silicon Valley leaders have with Trump?
Well, I think that there's been a lot of speculation about the way that Trump is going to approach this presidency and what that's going to mean for the people in Silicon Valley. I think he's made some comments over the course of this campaign that have made it sound like he really doesn't know what he's talking about in a lot of ways with regards to how it's going to impact Silicon Valley, how it's going to impact the companies there, the innovation that really stems from what people are able to do there, the way that they're able to do it. So I think that some of the challenges that those folks are feeling are really going to boil up if they're faced with the reality of 4 years of Trump.
How does that explain, though, Peter Thiel's support for Trump, and can that change the sentiment for Trump in Silicon Valley?
Well, a lot of the entrepreneurs and a lot of the folks that did sign that letter, most of them were executives and innovators and founders of companies. There was a noticeable absence of a lot of the VC community. And I think that speaks a little bit to Peter Thiel's affiliation here and where his loyalties might lie. It's not as much that I think that they think there was a divergence from the norm, but once these entrepreneurs and these CEOs and executives wanted to take that substantial step of really putting their names down on something, others in the community, particularly in the VC community, didn't feel as comfortable doing so.
What about Thiel's relationship being on the board at Facebook? How do you think Facebook feels about him going up in such a public way last night?
Well, you know, I think when you have that type of relationship, they have to accept that he's going to be his own person. People are allowed to have their own beliefs. Certainly in Silicon Valley, that's always been a part of the spirit of it, and people being able to invent new ways of doing things based on how they see the world. So I think you have to have an acceptance level of the way people are going to see the world. I think that, I believe Mark Zuckerberg's name was also absent from that letter. So while there were some of the original co-founders there, it wasn't a full endorsement of that note from the entirety of the company. It really was an individual effort.
And now, if Donald Trump does indeed become president, what kind of impact will he have on Silicon Valley?
Well, I think the reality of that is going to be, I think it's still very much unknown for a lot of people, and that's probably why they made that step and took that step of penning that letter. There's a lot of issues that are circulating. You know, infamously or famously, Donald Trump said he would close parts of the internet. I don't think that anybody over there thinks that that's actually a reality, but just the sentiment of that and the way that he approaches that is a little bit scary. I think that the issue around visas and workers and H-1Bs and so on, I think that's going to be an issue that people are going to gravitate towards and have to debate. And I don't think that they necessarily like the outcome that they're looking at if it is going to be a Trump presidency.
Jeremy, thanks for joining us. To everybody else, thanks for watching. I'm Eric Chemi. Have a great day.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.